All right. Wondering I should change to a round wheel here. I'll just stick with this track wheel. What's this thing? Okay. Um. All right. Sorry, I'm just right here. This should be fun. I don't know this track at all. Hopefully I can pull it off. Hope this car is fast enough to get to the front. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Comfort soft tires, they're so nice. Whoa, sorry, buddy. Sent him for a ride. Oh, no. I gotta try it again. Too long to sit there and see. Messed up. It's weird driving this car. Going inside, going inside. Oh boy. Been trying some seating position to try to get myself in a position where I'm comfortable and my legs aren't doing too bad. Should have put my round wheel on for this car. Oh, same corner. Except they saved it. God, this car, yeah. Not good at this track either. I always forget what corner's coming up. I'm gonna go outside on this guy. Braking in this car is weird. Oh, great. Figures. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. No way. Look. And what car sits there and spins on a fucking... Oh, man. I hate the physics in this game. Like, even when it wipes out, it's not realistic. Like, what car sits there and pivots on a pin? You know, it's like it's pivoting. And all that for nothing. Holy Jesus, does this car brake at all? I feel like I'm driving a boat, yet it's a little tiny little go-kart for a car. But they make it feel like it's a boat or something I'm driving here. Guess I could have taken that a little faster. I get at this track. Oh, I made that corner. That guy almost spun me out. Oh, we're grassing it. And it goes right around. Okay, well, at least it reset me. Here comes the rain. Holy Jesus. Jesus Christ, man, this car doesn't handle that good. Especially with these tires. Wait, the rain coming down here. Come on, come on, come on. I can't save it. Look how it totally spins. Like, what car would do this? Look at this. Like, what car would spin like this? Fuck, man, it's so unrealistic. It's like it sits in one spot and pivots. Like it's on a... Unbelievable, man. What a shit car, too. Look at this guy, man. Make sure he puts his car right in front of me going into the braking zone. Oh man, I hope that doesn't happen again. Probably could have taken that faster. It just feels so floaty. It's a tiny little car, but it feels like it's floating. Like I'm driving a boat. You know what I mean? Yeah, we made it by that corner. It's just some weird. Whoa. And that's where I went off on the grass last time. Oh! Able to somewhat save it. And here comes the rain. Come on, you little... Holy smokes. Whoa, 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 come on! What the? So unrealistic, man. No way that would happen. Like, I didn't even feel it. Giving away. Gran Turismo, you can't feel grip at all. Look how it... Oh my God. Oh, dear Lord. God, I hate this. I hate the physics on this game. The way it hits the wall and it does this weird shit. Spins in one spot like it's on a... Like there's a pole down the middle of the car. Oh, boy. I don't know what to do. PP 400 or less. Oh, comfort soft. So yeah, I have to have comfort soft. Yeah, I guess I have to go with this car. I really don't have much of a choice. And for such a tiny little car, it feels like I'm driving a freaking boat. Should have got my round wheel because it's got no power. Like, I don't understand how it spins out. Not even 100 horsepower. How did this car actually even spin the tires? Is what I'm wondering. Yeah, I just wonder, like, how a car with 100, not even 100 horsepower, even spins the tires. Like, is it even possible? You know, like, I know it's raining, but come on, man, we're talking about a car with next to nothing for horsepower. My lawnmower's got more horsepower than this car. What the fuck? It's like my brakes weren't even working there. Come on, man. Look, I'm turning the opposite way, yet it goes to the right. Like, look at this. Yeah, look, it way overdoes it. Yeah, the physics on this game are garbage. Oh, man. cars, this seems so easy to lose it. It just is. 100 horsepower car really this bad? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Five gears. Oh, that guy went to close the door a little late. Uh-oh. I remember this part. Oh, and then it goes. Yeah, the physics, especially when you go to wipe out and stuff, are really bad. Like, it doesn't act like it would in real life. Like, you know? So you try to gas it and counter steer like you would in real life, but the physics aren't real. Like, they're weird. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can catch these guys. Why not have to brake so early? I'm traveling so slow in such a small car. As long as I can hold on to this car from doing weird shit, I think I should be able to get close to the front. Oh, here comes the rain. I couldn't even get that thing to get into high RPMs in third gear. Oh yeah. Yeah, those cars are pulling away from me. Can't keep up. It's like bogged out in fourth gear here. Doesn't want to go very fast. I can't catch on these guys. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? It doesn't give me any warning. Like, it just all of a sudden goes. I don't feel it in my wheel at all. Yeah, the grip in this game is garbage. You really get no sense of grip. First of all, the game's got a ton of grip, but when you lose it, it's like you don't even realize it. It's so bad. You got no warning, so you can't counter steer your way out of it. Not that counter steering in this game works anyway. That one to spin my car right around. Unbelievable, man. This car is garbage. It's just like a little tiny car, too. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm driving a boat. Oh, come on. It wanted to go around there. Like, fucking 100 horsepower car, and it's block him. Nice bump drive. I gotta be so careful. It's incredible how careful you have to drive this really small little car. I can't even see this car being able to spin the tires. You know what I mean? Let alone do a donut. Yeah, those guys are gaining on me. Look at it. Look at how much I'm losing on these guys. So slow this fucking car is. Yet it spins out. I got the finish line. Yay! Okay, we did it. What a piece of crap that car is. Oh my God. Like, I know I don't know the track, but wow, what a poor handling car. It's such a small little thing. I hate that when you wipe out in this game, it pivots like it's on a pole. Like a pole comes down the center of your car and it sits there, it spins on a pole. Like it's so stupid. They definitely need to, but I think it's because the way they do their damage with no things and they're hitting the walls isn't realistic in Gran Turismo. You smuck into the wall and dent up the front end, but you bounce off them in Gran Turismo, and you bounce weird off them too. At that. All right. So what's this one? What do we have to do on this one? PP no limit. Uh-oh. Watch out, boys. No limits. Oh, hang on. Put some racing soft on it. I'm not sure you can do much to this car. Oh, fuck. Yeah, take a break here. Ugh. I hate EV cars. I hate driving them because I don't get a sense of the speed, through the sound of the car. I just, you know what I mean? It's weird driving these cars. But see if we can pull it off. Fuck, I'm hot. I'm sweating like crazy. I might open a lobby after I'm done this to practice Monza. Anybody's watching from MCW, whatever it is, MCWE or whatever. They got an endurance race they're doing, but God damn it. Cat's been up there. Ah, boy. Six laps at Fuji. In an EV car. I gotta tell you my honest thoughts on EV cars, okay? I guess they're okay for road cars, but when it comes to racing, keep the electrical cars on the public roads and keep them off the racetrack. Like, look at F1. They destroyed F1. The 50-50 split. What a horrible racing that is. Lifting, coasting, trying to hit boost at the right times. Like, it's just, it's not about racing. It's about when you're using your power and stuff like that. It's so weird. You want to go for it, make the pass on a guy, but when you do that, you make the pass, but you used up all your energy, and then you get passed back again because you got no energy left after making the pass. It's so stupid. Yeah. I don't even bother playing F1, watching it anymore. What a horrible thing. But it doesn't help, though, when you get guys like, you know, George Russell and Hamilton trying to act like it's good racing. Right, yeah, maybe you guys think it's good racing because you're in a good car or whatever, or that you're pretty good in the standings, but come on, man. We have to watch it. It's not good racing. Maybe the slower cars is better for Hamilton. He knows how to handle them better. Kimi Antonelli there. The guy would be like miles ahead of everybody right now if it wasn't for all the car trouble he's had. Oh, God damn it. Gizmo. Done it again. Ah. Sorry, guys. My cat left me a little present. Ah, Jesus Christ, Gizmo. Goddamn cat, man. God damn it, Gizmo. Really starting to get annoyed with you. Too much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fucking cat, man. God damn it. I'm telling you, I just have to clean something up with my cat. Fortunately, my cat happens to be a pretty dirty cat. Okay. God damn it. Fucking cat. Damn it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Sorry guys, I got sidetracked here. It's my cat. I had to clean up a mess. Unbelievable. Alright. Go do this thing, see if I can pull it off. God, this cat, man. There's the fucking pig. Okay. All right, here I come. I'm not sure if this seating position I'm in is going to be good for a long race, so I don't think it'll be good for a long race. Oh, God. There we go. Oh my God. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Fuji. And an EV. Oh yeah, I guess there's no gears. I'm downshifting. You can't even hear when you're giving gas. It's just so stupid. I hate these cars. You know what I mean? They say the Chinese EV cars are better than the Tesla ones. I know in Canada, we're getting a bunch of Chinese EVs with their trade deal since the United States and Trump have been douchebags. So instead of arguing about trade, we just go and get it somewhere else. I think they're hurting themselves, right? But at the same time, I think it's good for Canada because now we go out and we get other things, you know, and we get new trade partners. Well, the U.S. loses trade partners, and the one country they want to hurt the most, China, ends up increasing its trade because now people are going to China because the way the Americans are acting. Well, I shouldn't say Americans, it's more like MAGA and Trump are acting. They think it's good for their economy. Good for the Trump economy and his billionaires, maybe. So he goes to war so he can raise the oil prices. He probably buys stocks in them too, just before he launches an attack so that they go up. And then he sells them when they're high. You know? Such a corrupt government right now in the United States. And he's doing it right, like, he doesn't even care that he's breaking the law. He just does what he wants. He seems to think he's invincible. And you know what? In the United States, with that MAGA and everything, they don't care what he does. He could be gassing Mexicans in concentration camps like the Nazis were doing, and MAGA wouldn't even care. They'd make up excuses for him. You know what I mean? Weird time in politics now. Seems like politics have become part of everybody's world now because they've gotten so bad. The corruption that Trump has brought to politics, and then his stupidity and ego doesn't help either. But Canada, I think it's going to work out better for us. Like we're handling it, the whole trade war, a lot better than what the U.S. is handling it, which should be a signal to the U.S. that their top trade partner, us, Canada, you shouldn't be, you know, we've been allies for so long and like left and right hand to each other, you know what I mean? Like we've always, but yeah, Trump hates Canada, I guess. Trump hates everybody except for the Jews. Yeah, he loves the Jews, he loves North Korea, he loves Putin, he loves all the people you shouldn't love. Oh, holy crap, where's my brakes? Fuck, I hate these cars, man. Because you can't hear anything. Holy smokes. Not very good brakes with it. You know, if you like a nice quiet ride, you know, you just want to go for a little Sunday drive, I guess these cars are all right. Because they don't really make a lot of noise. Holy shit. Holy smokes, come on. How fast am I going here? Oh my. Yeah. That's a weird, weird times now. Look at this. Are you braking or what? Holy shit. Fuck, it wouldn't brake. I keep going to change gears. I'm not used to this automatic type gearbox. Is there even a gearbox in an electric car? Or is it just one gear? One big long gear? Because I don't hear it going from gear to gear. It just sounds like one big long gear. That's a good question, eh? I wonder if there is a gearbox of some sort. In these cars. I'm not sure how fast these cars are going to be coming onto the market. Americans will say, "Oh, the Chinese want to spy on you." Yeah, well, and you might be right, but you know what? At the same time, so do the Americans. The Americans with their Teslas want to spy on us too. So, and at the moment, who do you trust? You can't trust Donald Trump. Right? So I'll take the Chinese spying on me over Donald Trump. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know what happened in that country. Independence Day. What independence? Trump decides what you guys do now. You're not independent. And nobody's got the balls to even stand up to him. You know, they talk about NATO. He wants NATO. Well, NATO's building up, right? But it's not to defend against Russia and China. We're worried about what's happening with the U.S. with all its aggression. You know what I mean? That's why everybody's building up their armies. Hey, all right, we did it in an EV. Chinese spy EV, as Donald Trump would call him. Wish that guy would die. I think it'll be a huge party when that guy's dead. You know, there's a problem with a guy that has to tell everybody that he's good, that he's smart, that he's this and that. When somebody has to tell you that, that generally means that he's not. Guy even tried to cheat in the FIFA since he cheats in golf himself. Figured he could try to. But in a way, it worked out good because they got absolutely destroyed by Belgium when they the FIFA reversed that red card that should have never have been reversed. But because Donald Trump fucks up the world, it means anything anymore. Oh no, 15 laps. I don't even know. Change car. GR1, right? Which one should I go with? I don't know which one I want to go with the Porsche. What is it, 12 laps? Eight times fuel wear, 600 that. Yeah, probably. Oh. You know, lower the feedback. Oh no, this track. Yeah, I don't know this track at all. This is gonna be a nightmare. I don't know this track, so it make it very difficult. Yeah, I have driving blind basically. See how I'm braking early? I don't know what's coming up. God, it's hard to make passes when you don't even know what's coming up. Look at this, like, you see what I mean? Like, I'm having to brake. I don't know. See how I'm letting off in certain spots? I don't know what's coming up, so I'm very... Constantly having to look over at the map to see what's coming up. Yeah, I hate this driving a track I don't know. So far behind, too. Yeah, I just don't know the track, so I'm going to be screwing up every now and then. Yeah. Yeah, my legs haven't been that well, man. I haven't been driving that much. And then with the F1 game being about lifting and coasting, now I don't really do much F1 either. Yeah, I could have went full out probably on that. Trying to be quick, but maybe by the end of the 15 laps, I'll know the track a little better. I'm just scared to miss my braking points. That was my fault. Just not good enough on this track yet. I wonder if I'm going to have to do some fuel saving here. Oh, you got the Logitech one. Yeah, I got the G Pro one. But yeah, oh, come on, man. Don't do that, buddy. Why did you spin me like that? Yeah, I got the G Pro. But quite honestly, I prefer the design of the RS50. It's got a better design, especially for rigs and stuff. With the G Pro, sometimes, especially like sitting in an F1 position, it's hard to get the angle. That you want on the wheel. But yeah, that's a good, that's a decent, DD wheel to get it. Only problem is the, yeah, I'm driving with the RS track wheel right now. But they also have that F1 wheel, which I didn't find all that great. I wish Logitech would come out with some good wheels. But everything's that hub thing, which kind of sucks. I kind of... Hey, that guy's going into the pits. Did you get the RS pedals too? Load cell pedals with it? Did you get the complete kit? Or did you get the pro pedals? Yeah, I'm trying, nice driving. I'm trying to talk to you and try to focus in on a track that I don't really know. No pro, so just the, you got the normal. I hear those pedals are pretty good though. They're still load cell, so. Yeah. Shit, missed it. I have to look down and over at the map all the time to see what corners are coming up and what gear I should be going into. Makes it kind of hard. Ah, shit. Alright, let's put on some racing softs. Because I think we can do it with racing softs. Let's see if we can beat that guy out of the pit. Nope. He hasn't pitted yet, that guy. I think that's enough now, right? Alright, here we come. Always fun racing on a track, you have no idea what's coming up. Got lucky there. Missed my braking point. Ooh, sorry. My bad. That car drove into my rear end. No worries. It's hard to be aggressive when you don't know what's coming up. Let's go get this gallows. Oh, he's going into the pit. That should make this pretty easy. Whoa! Don't want to drive the curb there. Shoot your steering wheel out of your hand. You know what? 8NM is pretty good too, you know? Because I hear you can run the base at full and the game up pretty high too, and it doesn't clip. From what I've heard, the RS50. But 8NM, I think, is more than enough for thing. I got 11, but I run my base at full. But you can see, like on these cars, I run the in-game at 5 and not 10, right? So yeah, I heard that RS50 is a good base, especially for what you're paying for it and what you all get. Yeah, I think you'll like that RS50 wheel. Hopefully they come out with some more authentic type wheels though, instead of all these hub type wheels. These tires are burning off pretty quick. Yeah, for a beginner DD wheel, yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty good quality direct drive base, yeah. And Logitech's good, like when it comes to customer support and stuff like that. So if you have any issues with it, it'll be, you know what I mean? You don't have to worry about fighting with them to, you know, over warranties and stuff. But like I said, I just wish their ecosystem was a little better. Oh, you're on 5? Yeah. Well, if you were on a non-direct drive wheel before, then probably starting a little bit lower at 5 is probably better. But I'll tell you what I've heard, okay, from a lot of sim racers, okay? I can't tell you if it's true, but what they tell you to do is take your base, set it at 8 Nm, so max it out, like I do, right? I max mine. I put my base at 11, like I put it at full, but I adjust the in-game. All right, so I put, like for these cars, I put the in-game at like 5. So I'm probably close to about 7 or 8 Nm probably to the wheel. Oh, shit. Missed that. Yeah, so if I was yours, I would probably put the base at full and then set the in-game to 5 or 6, depending on the car, right? Like these type of cars, okay, I'll tell you, you're gonna want to probably be around 5 or something. Maybe 6 for you, right? Because you're 8 Nm, but yeah, these are the cars that you're gonna get the most force from, so you're probably gonna run these ones. I think I caught too much grass there, yeah? I thought I'd try to see how much I could cut it. I cut it too much there, eh, Charles? Got a little greedy. Shit! Not the first time I've missed that corner. There, we didn't cut it too much that time, Gerald. I fucking gapped that totally. Oh, look at my tires. They're done, eh? Alright. I got big enough lead. I don't need to worry too much. I can take it easy. I just lost grip. I didn't even feel it. Gran Turismo has a ton of grip, but when you lose it, it's hard to feel it. Yeah. Unintentional donut. I'm going to be setting up a practice later for some guys for GT3 cars at Monza. If you want to join, I'll post. It'll have the room lobby number so you can join. I don't know if you want to race this weekend on Saturday. Well, actually, it'd be Sunday morning for you. 4 hours at Monza in GT3 cars. Yes, I joined. Yes, I joined. Yeah, I joined too. We all joined. Buddy. But yeah, you can run that race 4 hours. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it though, with my legs the way they are. I've been working on different seating position. I want to try to have more of a GT type seating position, but especially with this seat that I have, it's a way more comfortable seat in the laid back hybrid or F1 type position because the way it's designed, how the back kind of curls on it, it's designed for laying back in it. But yeah, rig, yeah, my rig, the TRX, right? I'm trying to. It's a nice rig for like changing your positions and everything because you don't have to use tools, right? It's got all these knobs, but it's the seat it comes with is the well, it doesn't come with it actually. You got to order it. You're on your own, but you got the. I ordered the hybrid seat, and at the time I was into F1 mostly, right? And so I wanted that type of a seat. But I'm starting to think I should have ordered a GT bucket seat, maybe. I can still order one, right? Put it on, but they say the brackets I have work for this seat, but you know. Each seat is $500, right? So it's not cheap. They have another GT seat that looks like it would be more comfortable on your butt, and it's a little bit cheaper, but it's less authentic type to racing. But it still looks like a nice seat, and it's only $350 or so. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My rig's pretty big and heavy, right? So I might order some caster wheels. Over 4 weeks, next level elite. The elite. Okay, the next level. What the sorry, mate. Yeah, the because I was actually gonna get that one. I think I know which one you're talking about. The one that can do F1 seating as well, but it's the next level racing. But the you're doing the aluminum profile one, right? The one that can also that has the pedal plate that does F1 and GT, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna buy that one too, and it's a good rig, right? But the only reason why I didn't buy it is because it takes too long to go from GT position to F1 position. Like, meaning it takes like a half an hour to an hour to adjust it. Whereas for me, I can go from F1 to a GT position in about 10 minutes, right? Yeah, 99 euros. Yeah, I think it's 1,050 in Canada, right? Without the seat. So with the seat, it's like $2,000. But the same thing. It's the same price as the TRX. So it's like, so it wasn't. You know what I mean? They were both the same price, so I decided to go with the TRX, just because how much easier it is to adjust my seating position, right? To go from F1 to GT to hybrid to whatever, right? But there is a tiny bit of flex, though, in the TRX, a little bit on the wheel mount, but not much. Like nothing you're gonna really notice, right? More if you're driving these type of car, you might notice it when you take or something, right? But you know what I mean. So the aluminum rig will be a lot solider. But like I said, for you to change from GT to F1 will take a while, and you need tools, right? But it's a good rig, yeah. Whereas opposed mine won't, right? But yours is probably a little more solid. It's probably got, except for in the pedal plate where you probably get a little bit of flex in the F1 position, but you probably don't even notice it, you know, when you're racing, right? And that's because your pedals are raised up so high, right? I guess it adds to a flex, but I think, like, even with mine, when I put my pedals in a more GT pedal plate position, they are much more solid. Like there's not much flex in them at all. Only flex really when it's in the F1 position. But yeah, that's a nice seat. That's a nice rig. What kind of seat did you get with it? Oh, yeah, I've seen that too. Track Racer has that too, right? I'm not sure though. I can do it on this rig. I might be able to pull it off. I would have to flip that thing that I have at the top that I flipped upside down, because it might hit. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Track Racer also has it. My old seat. Oh, so you're using your old seat. It fits on the. I'm assuming your seat fits on the. Fits on the new rig. Is it a next level seat that you got, or is it a? Yeah, that'll be a good rig for you. Yeah, next level is pretty decent stuff. And that rig's pretty good. If you don't mind spending a little bit of time when you go to change your seating position, then yeah, that's a good one. That's a good rig to get. No seat from GT player. Yeah, I've got a hybrid seat. It's more designed for hybrid and Formula One, because the butt is pretty hard. So when you get into a more aggressive GT type style where your back is more up and down, my ass gets very sore. So But I like sitting up a little bit, right? You know, when I'm racing GT because you're more aggressive that way. But yeah, that's cool, man. So you've had like a little bit of a Christmas then with all that. I gotta go have a smoke. So you've had like a Christmas almost. Oh, look at this. The following day is our Independence Day, so I'm off. The following day is our Independence Day, so I'm off. Oh, I guess I'm just reading something in this thing because I was saying, yeah, there's lots of seats out there, right? It depends what you want, right? You have to think, you know, I like authentic, but sometimes when you get authentic type seats, they're not exactly the most comfortable a lot of times. As we speak of seats, there comes a baby seat. For inflatable child seat. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to pick a seat, Charles, because I like authentic, but unfortunately, authentic can be, you know, authentic GT seat can be pretty uncomfortable at times, you know, especially for the longer races. But they got some seats that are like almost authentic GT seats that have a lot of cushion on the on your butt. Right, so yeah, it'd be nice if you could go in and test them, see what feels the best, right? Do a long stint on one. Me, I'm retired, right? So I can somewhat afford to be buying different seats here and there and wasting my money to find out which one I like. Like I want to get a GT seat for mine, right? And it's like $500, but there's another GT seat that looks more comfortable on your bum, but less authentic. And it's $350, but it looks more comfortable. New seat, it's cold. Cool. New seat, it's cooled. Oh, cooled. It's got cooling. Yeah, with the I still sweat though, mind you, but track racer seats, they do this thing where they do venting. You know, where air can come through, but not that I think it helps much, right? Yeah, I might set up a lobby. Yeah, there's like little slots in the seat right in between where the pads go and stuff like that to help let some air come out. But, you know, I don't really think they work. Like, you know, the pads are nice because you can move them around. They're all Velcroed, right? So you can move them all around and stuff. So I guess that's good. But, you know, like I said, they're not. The seat I have, I definitely don't like sitting in the really an upright position where, because it's really 40 Celsius. Yeah, I think it's hot everywhere, but I know Europe's, right? Canada, I've got all my windows closed and I got the AC on. I think we're in the 30s or something right now, but the humidity is what kills it, right? Because it's really humid. Let's see. Yeah, I can I'm gonna set up a lobby in a minute. See if any guys join. If you want to come join, Charles. I'm just looking to see what the weather's like here. Weather. Yeah, I'm in Celsius. Right, so yeah, it's 29 degrees here. They say it feels like 30 something. Humidity is 58%, so humidity's actually not too bad today. Maybe I can open my window for a bit. But yeah, I heard Europe's having a thing. I'm not looking at my TV screen, so I can't see what you're saying, Charles, if you're talking to me. But yeah, I seen I'm having a smoke in the kitchen. But I saw that Europe is having a bit of a heat wave. I think 40 is pretty high for Europe. Right? You know, I think I've got AC, so it's pretty much standard thing in Canada. Which is kind of weird because Canada, we get all 4 seasons. Yeah. I'm gonna. Where do I set up a lobby again after I do it? Yeah, 34 Celsius. Yeah, here it's 29 Celsius, and the humidity 60%, which is actually low for right now. That's actually pretty decent. It was like 70, 80% humidity, which is the worst, right? Dry heat's a lot better than moist heat. Just like dry cold is better than wet cold. You know, when it's a dry cold, it's not as bad as a wet cold, right? Because the moisture gets into you. And then for the heat, the mugginess is just makes you all sticky and everything, right? Yeah. But it's normally like that in Canada. You know, it's hot and humid in the months of July and August, especially. A little bit in June and a little bit in September. But July and August are our worst months. But yeah. Is it humid in Europe as well for you? I'm going to set up a thing you can come practice if you want. It's just a practice session, okay? I don't even know what car I'm going to use. Because it's going to be a 4-hour event. Right? But I don't know. Because you got to take into consideration fuel mileage too, right? Not always the. Like, I like the Mercedes. for Monza, but sorry I'm goofing around here. I'll get this lobby set up for you, Wizard, Mr. Charles, and then you can do some practice laps and whatnot. Maybe Willie bounce, and then we'll come join too. Create new room. Load settings. That's one. Load. Okay. Track. What do we want? We want Monza. There, Monza. I would imagine they're gonna do the one with chicanes. What is it? Just the one chicane's missing the on the opening stretch. I would imagine that's the one they're doing. I'll do 60 minutes. Friends only. Huh. So is there no? So okay, I guess you can't. Cloudy and chilly, cloudy and dark. So I guess that will be it. I think he has 3 times. But I don't think it matters. So I guess this will be one of those tracks where you have to there we go. I'm creating it, Charles. If you want to jump in and come practice Monza with me. There's the ID up in the room ID, so I don't even know what car I'm going to use yet. It really bounced that we're practicing GR3, but for the race that's coming up, okay? But if you want to jump in a different car, that's fine. You can jump in whatever you want. I don't think I put a restriction on the cars, so. Okay, now, Willie Bounce was saying, I'm thinking that this one's the best one to get. Right? Willie Bounce was saying, I'll have to look to see if there's other ones. Given my 5 minute, bro. Give you 5 minutes? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be in here for a while. I'm gonna try to take a picture. I better buy all my tires. It doesn't look like there's any wet on this track, and it doesn't look like it goes to the dark either. All right. Yeah, I hate VOP because it makes the car not authentic to real GT3 car. But yeah, apparently the fuel mileage of this car is pretty good on the Porsche. But I think the Merc is a nice car to use on it, especially for its power. But the V8 engine uses a lot of gas. All right, let me do this. Yeah, that's weird. I'm seeing Willie bounce. So what they then? I guess maybe because he's on an island, Bahamas or whatever it is. Maybe they didn't get their independence till a little bit after. Maybe. So their Independence Day is a little bit different, maybe? I don't know. Yeah. No, Letty. Oh, well, he's got an S safety rating, so that's what's important. Driver rating was really can be pointless at sometimes, I find. Okay, let me see here. Car settings. I'm gonna put on racing soft first. I'll have to get a new livery for it. I'm not sure this is the best GTR to go with either. I posted the lobby, so hopefully some people come. Yeah, Chanel, if you're wanting to race this weekend, I don't know if you got Corbs on your PSN, but that's who you need to get a hold of, Corbs on PSN. Right. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, Corbs 951. I don't know if you got that. Difficult to write English. Oh, make a party. I don't normally like doing parties because then the volume goes down on the race. It equals it out. But yeah, I guess I can make a party. Oh, well, Nate Anders playing. He's playing uh okay, Reginald Charles, sorry. Uh you wanted me to open a party. Open a chat party. Start chat party. Okay. I opened a party. You should be able to just join. I guess that's is that your like? Because that's not your PlayStation name, is it? Chanel Letty. That must be your must be your there you go. I might have a hard time seeing you. Oh, hang on. Oh shit, he's got one open. Maybe he wanted me to join his. All right, there we go. He's loading. Your name's turning in the. I'm in your party, but yeah, I'm in your party. You can't voice chat with Weather Charles due to a network error. Yeah, I guess here maybe try this maybe try joining mine and maybe it works. That's about all I can say. There, I sent you an invite, Weather. All right. See if that works. Can you talk to me now? No, it's still loading. I see your name's loading. I'll tell you, it's probably not my connection, okay? I've got 3 gigabytes download, 3 gigabytes upload, fiber optic, and I've got about and I got a very low thing. Yeah, I know. Network error. Yeah, we're not able to chat. Sorry, mate. Doesn't look like PlayStation wants a live thing. But who knows? Maybe because I have all the streaming and I'm hosting and all that stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I've never had any problems before, though. But I hear you there. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No big deal. I don't do much talking, anyways. Uh, yeah, it's just their connection, I guess. I guess it worked itself out. And, yeah, normally I don't get that right away, but it's all good. It ended up working out, so there you go. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't normally like do voice chats because with my headset, it downgrades the sound from the actual car so that I can hear the two differences. You know what I mean? Yeah, the white one. Yeah, and then the head the microphone goes in and out. Yeah, pulls out. Yeah, yeah. I got the same one. That's the one I'm using. No, I mean yeah, no, the noise it cuts out the noise from in the room and stuff like that, right? I find it makes my ears sweat though too much. Yeah, no, it makes my 100% it make oh no. I put on the wrong car settings, racing sauce. Racing sauce. Okay. I don't know what car I'm gonna be using this weekend, right? But I think you know, if you're doing a short race or something, you probably want to go with the Merc, but fuel mileage is probably like, you know, the GTR, maybe the Porsche, right? Because there's going to be a long race. Yeah, you see. Yeah, you see what I'm driving. Oh, I crossed. I got a speeding penalty. Yeah, you see what I'm driving. It's harder for me to hear you, but I would have to adjust it so that the game volume is less and the so that the game volume's a little less and the chat volume's up higher. Okay, I'm thinking Formula One here. Coming in way too fast. Yeah, Monza. I would think that they're going to do the normal track with all the chicanes and everything. I think I braked way too early for that first chicane. I'll have to get. I don't know where my braking points are yet for each of the corners and chicanes and stuff. Oh, got track limits. Holy crap. Oh, got another penalty. Oh, God. That'll be another penalty. You gotta kind of push the limits a little bit, right? See what the track can allow you for track limits and stuff. Missing my gears. Not sure that. Totally missed that. Not hit, not cracked. Adjusted my force feedback there. Missed that. Oops. Huh, they didn't give me a penalty. Surprisingly. Missed my turn in on that one. Huh. Okay. I'm not getting like my... I'm just noticing on my, sorry, on my display, BRZ GT300, what's that? No, who makes that? I don't know that car. See if I have one. What was it? GT300? Car type, category. Yeah, I'm not sure that I have that car. Who makes that car? Charles? Who makes that car, the GT300 there? Oh! Oh. Because I got an Audi LMS 8 and then the LMS Evo. Is that like a GR4 or GR2 or something like that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. What's the performance points on it? Like normal. Yeah, that's fine. Like what is it normally? I'm thinking it's probably either a G. I don't. Oh, it's a Subaru. Okay, yeah, I don't have that car. Well, I might, but let's see. Manufacturer, Subaru, you say? Yeah, I just want to know what that car is. I still got cars to buy, right? But Subaru, where the fuck is Subaru? There we go. Yeah, the only Subarus I have are the BRZ. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't have that one. Yeah, I have to buy it. Is it a GT3 car though? Like when you punch up GR, like if you go to your settings, right, and you go to change car, go to your select by category, go to GR3, press that, and see if it comes up in there. You know what I mean? That'll tell you if it's a GR3 car. And then pick GR3. And if that car is in there, then it is a GR3 car. Do you see it? Yeah, you take GR3, right? You take category, click on it, and then click on GR3, the one in the middle. Right? And then open that up, and then that car should be in there if it's a GT3. You know what I mean? If you're watching my stream, you can see what I mean, right? See, category, right? Then you go to GR3. See, go to setting, change car, go to that, and you go down to category. Then you go over to GR3, and then that's all your GR3 cars. And if that car appears in the GR3 cars, then yeah, it is a GR3. I don't have any Subarus in GR3 yet, I don't think. So I might have to buy it. I have a feeling Subaru's not a very good car to be using. Get the GR. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's a good car to be using, but it could be. Yeah. Whatchamacallit was saying that I'm going to try out the Porsche. The Merc is a nice car, I think, on this track as well, but you got to think about fuel mileage, right? But I don't even know what a fast time is here, okay? So, like, I don't think I'm anywhere close to what I should be running. I was kind of hoping Willie would join. Yeah, I was hoping Willie would maybe join because it would give me a good sense of if I'm up to pace or not. Or even Nate Danger. Yeah, I don't think I'm up to pace yet, really. At least not the pace that I should be at, right? Oops. Replace car after leaving track. I got that off, so why did it do it? Yeah, I've got it on off, right? Replace car after leaving track. And I got that off. So I always like the Porsche handling wise. It's turns in nice, I find. I'm just not hitting these chicanes properly yet, I think. That was pretty good. Messed up the first chicane again. Oops. Missed it again. Screwing up. Lost some time there. Oh, come on! Track limits. Oh, boy. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Porsche. The Porsche is always a good car. That's fine. Yeah. He's got a little cat. I don't understand why the cat's there. Come join. Maybe he comes. Yeah, there's a guy, Justin. He's showing a cat, but he's not showing whether he's coming or not. Yeah, I'm having a feeling that you're probably right. I should probably be closer to, like, 148s, 147s maybe. I'll have to practice, I guess. Figure it out. Yeah, I don't see anybody coming. As you get track limit. That one chicane, you kind of got to put your center of the car. You got to kind of get your center of your car so that it goes over top of those sausages and not your tires. You know what I mean? So you can take that, I guess it's the second chicane, not the first one, but the second one. And then you can take that one in second gear, I guess. Right? Or you can go to first and then into second right away, right? The one, the very first one is definitely first gear. You got to take that one in first gear, I think. And then I take the two other quarters after that in third gear. And then the little chicane thing there before the end, it's either second or third gear you take it in, right? Depending how much, right? But you got to be careful not to cut it too much, the first part. Right? But I'm not sure if I'm picking the right gears for it. Oh, Justin, he's playing F1 right now. So he won't be Yeah, I just want to get some of them guys in here and kind of see what times they're pumping out. Well, I would get them, but huh. Okay, that's not. Yeah, no, I can't invite them. I wonder if I can invite them this way. Huh. Yeah, I can't send an invite. Yeah, I can't. Huh. Huh. Are you getting close to my time yet? Melody. Yeah, you go down to, I go to third. I run that one in third. You got to try to cut it a little bit. I think I brake at the 100-meter mark there. For me right now, it seems to be the right place. I'm not sure if it is. Might be able to go a little later if you want. Then up here, there's a line on the road right after the 200 that I brake at. Right after the 200 on the line. And just at that 150 is where I brake, I think, for that one. And I take it in second gear. But you're not turning in early enough. You got to cut that first part. If you don't cut that first part, the second part of the chicane's even harder. Yeah, I take that in third as well. You're taking that too slow. Yeah, I'm just letting you know, right? Just so you kind of get a reference on what to be shooting for. Because those corners, especially those corners, those two corners, they have banking, right? And because of the banking, and if you cut them a little bit, the second one you cut, not the first one, but the banking helps you take it a little bit quicker, right? And get on the throttle a little earlier, and it'll help you get some grip and pull the car so it turns it. All right? I know it's easier said than done, but that's pretty good. You're a little late on the throttle. You should be easing into the throttle earlier. Then brake just before that 150 and cut that first part. And you can take it in second gear. Yeah, you missed it. You got to put that... Yeah, you got to put that sausage, you know, the sausage curd, put it so it sits right center of the car, and then your car won't bounce around a lot. But you have to cut that first part of that chicane there, and then you can take it in second gear. In GT cars, it's really important to get your corner entry right. It's better to be slower in and faster out. You get what I mean? Yeah, you seem to be, from what I can tell, you seem to be missing your apexes. Like you're turning in too late. What beauty? Oh, you use VR, right? You're a VR. Yeah, okay. So that's in car. VR, I would think it's easier than the cockpit cam, but harder than the other views. You know what I mean? Because I think the VR would be better than cockpit, because with VR you can actually look to the left and the right, right? But I think the view that those guys all use, you know, where it's just the front of the car. Is yeah, it's weird, right? It doesn't like here, but it's a lot easier to drive, okay? Because when it comes to turning into your thing, right? I'm just driving it right now for the hell of it. And but it's a lot easier. That's why everybody uses it. I was right in the back of you. But it's a lot easier to hit your apexes with this view. I'm not quite used to it yet, but yeah, this view here, because there's nothing distracting your view at all, and you get a beautiful rear view. Oh, I missed my turn in there. Yeah, it's like you're on the bumper of the car, right? So this is probably the best view, like if you want to be fast, right? I don't like it because I don't feel like I'm in the car, right? But I'm just giving it a try to see what it's like. But it makes cutting corners easier too, because you see exactly what's, yeah, you can see everything. I'm just doing a lap with it right now to see if it improves my time using this view. Got too much of that corner. But yeah, if you go online, this is definitely the view that everybody uses. Yeah, but for me, it's just not realistic, right? So I don't really like it. Yeah, I even rather use the cockpit than this view, because at least it's realistic, somewhat realistic. Not as good as the VR though, mind you, but you should sit in the pits and watch where I'm braking and watch what gears I'm taking things in. Then you'll get a good idea of how to get better lap time. Alright, let's see if I can put in a fast time now. Didn't take that one very good. You know what I'm finding about this view too? The feedback isn't so much when you run over bumps in this view. Damn it, I got a penalty. See if I can get this one right this time. That was pretty decent. Good looking little car. Eh? You see some people use the bonnet view too. That's a good looking car there, eh? I love this car. My favorite paint job. Oh boy. What happened? Ah. Okay. I guess so, eh? Image settings. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, we just I'm not getting my I don't think so. I don't see anybody responding, so I was looking to see if I could get, because maybe in practice they don't do it, but you know how it lets you know that you're up on your time or down on your time? But it's not showing that, right? It's only showing it whether I'm up on my time each sector. It's not showing me as I go. And I like that because it lets me know where my lets me know where I'm improving and where I'm messing up, right? Like, I don't think I'm quite doing it quite right. Like, I think I should be knocking at least another couple of seconds off my time, right? But maybe when you're off, right? Watch the stream and you can kind of see where I'm braking, right? And where I'm cutting the corners where you're not, especially there. I might go give Project Race Car a go again. Because it's apparently a little bit better, but the thing about Gran Turismo that I don't like is the realism. It's not that real. Like, you know what I mean? When you hit walls, it's like you bounce off them and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, even if you go to Project Race Car or ACC, they all have visual damage. Like your whole hood can come flying off if you hit something wrong, right? And the BOP thing is kind of weird, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, the what do you call it? The power. Yeah, what is it? Base. How do they call it? BOP. It stands for where they add weight and decrease the horsepower of the car to try to equal out the car. Yet everybody still uses the meta. So if everybody's still going to use the meta, then why not just leave the cars as is, how they really are in real life, right? Because you're killing because when you use BOP, the BOP setting, right, that equals out all the different cars, it robs horsepower and adds weight, so you're really not driving the car that you would in real life, right? Right? Yeah, well, you can't tune in BOP, right? You can't really. I don't think so. On most BOPs, I don't think you can. Yeah, well, I don't think you can adjust that setting though. I'm gonna find out right now because I'm. Oh yeah, you can't do it with these BOP settings. I'm just trying it now. Yeah, the only thing you can do is yeah, the only thing you can do is your brake balance. I can't customize my suspension. I can't do anything with my aerodynamics. Nothing. BOP. No, it'll just go back. It'll just go back. Yeah, try it. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, no, no. I got tunes too, right? There's here. I'll get a car that's got a 790. That's got a tune in it. Yeah, no. Well, that's gonna drive you faster, okay? That's gonna help you drive faster, but yeah, but that it doesn't work in BOP, right? Depends. I guess there might be BOP settings that you can allow certain things. Let's see here. I think the Ferrari. I have a. Okay. What the new? I just don't like. Yeah. I just wish it was more realistic. I wish the pit stops were proper. You know, where you didn't drive in so fast, where you had to actually hit your pit limiter. You know, and I wish the track. You know, the track limits can be a little bit outrageous on some of the tracks. I find some of the tracks like they're like it's almost like it doesn't exist. But here you go. So I'm gonna. I haven't entered yet, so Here, so I'm going to jump my rear up to 700, and I'm going to, which you probably don't want to do on this track, but I just jumped my 700, okay? But the minute I entered, right? I don't know if you're watching, right? But there, see, now I enter. Okay, well, that's fine. All right. I'm just, so now I go into my things, car settings. Yeah, you don't have to worry. You can see it changed it back. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you've got a preset tuning setup in, okay? It's going to go to the default. Yeah, that's probably why you're not setting the times that you want to be setting, because not running you're not running the car to its full performance. Yeah, well, I would rather, you know what I mean? I'd rather, if you don't want to include setups, okay, that's fine. But leave the cars alone and pick the car that's best suited for the track. You know what I mean? Instead of downgrading cars and upgrading others and trying to make them equal, because you're like, for example, like with the Porsche, normally with racing softs on, okay, is 756. Yeah, and it's got 557 horsepower, right? But with BOP, it adds 200 pounds almost of weight, and it takes away about 110 horsepower, which is a lot, right? So it slows the car down like dramatically. So it's not even really a GT3 car. It's more like it's downgraded it to a GT4 car, right? It's basically what it is, like, to me. And then when they do BOP on the GR4 cars or GT4 cars, you're basically not driving a GT4 car. You're driving even lesser than a GT4 car once BOP has been applied. You know what I mean? Yeah, because if everybody's going to race a track, like, say, Monza, right? And BOP settings aren't on, but there's no setups allowed, everybody's going to pick the proper car. I'll tell you that right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're going to pick the car that's best suited for the track, which would probably be a car that's good on straightaways on this track, right? It would be a good car for straightaways, right? But, everybody's going to pick that type of car. The same sort of thing as what they do already on, like, daily races with VOP already on. They still pick the meta car. You know what I mean? So what's the point in having the VOP? Just take BOP off and let everybody pick the fastest car, because that's what they're going to do anyways, right? Yeah, and then you at least drive the real GT3 car, right? But yeah, the BOP is kind of weird. It's a weird setting, right? Because it obviously doesn't work, because there's still people that on different tracks you're using different cars, right? Because BOP is supposed to make every car exactly equal, but it doesn't. There's still cars that are faster on the straight, and some cars are faster in the corners, right? So what's the point in having BOP if it's not going to equal them everywhere? Yeah, yeah. Everybody uses it in GR4 or something, right? Yeah, and it depends what track too, right? Like if you're like, yeah, if you're on like Daytona, like the oval track, you're taking one of those cars that has the high top end speed, right? But yeah, BOP doesn't make any sense to me on this game. It- yeah, just let us pick the cars, right? I think the best way to do it is to do away with BOP, but enable no setups. This way, everybody's running default setups, right? And then if we all pick the same car, we're all running the exact same setup. So we're all equal anyways. And we're running the actual GT3 car performance, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, because when you add weight to the Porsche, you're changing the handling characteristics of it too, right? Because you're adding weight, you're making it more sluggish. It's probably not as nimble in the corners, right? You're going to have more weight transfer now. So yeah, yeah, I don't buy into it. Obviously, it's not, because people are still taking the meta cars, right? Don't know where the closest sim rig is. I'm just looking at Corbs is at Fenway Park for a concert. Wonder who the concert is for. What? Gigi? No. Corbs isn't he's American, but he's not a mega guy. I don't think he's in favor of Trump at all. Most most of the Trump supporters, if they are Trump supporters, they won't tell you, because they know the world just doesn't like them. If they tell people that they support Trump, that they lose about 90% of their friends. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's but yeah, Trump's a weird thing, right? And his supporters are weird too, because they don't seem to care about all the laws he breaks. You know what crimes he's committed. The little girls, the girls he's diddled. Oh yeah, and the classic Trump, right? He tried to, with Belgium, he got the red card removed from the American player. Yeah. Oh yeah, so you're from Belgium. Yeah, that's okay. I was on the live stream and I was laughing at them, right? So Trump loses at golf when he cheats, and he loses at soccer when he cheats, right? And MAGA just ignores it. They think, oh, that's not cheating, it's something else. They'll make up an excuse for it, or something like that. You know what I mean? But you know what? At the end of the day, he got what he deserved. 4-1 loss. There's your red card player. He's back. He's still not going to help you out. Belgium still kicked your ass. Yeah. I was hoping that Canada or Mexico would have been able to play USA. Yeah. Oh, FIFA, you can't trust FIFA, because they're obviously a fucking... That's the problem with FIFA. It's one of the most corrupt sports. There's a lot of politics in it. A lot of money going around. Right? But But yeah, most of the Americans I race with, honestly, I don't think any of them like Trump. Like, and if they do, they won't tell you that, right? Yeah, no, nobody does. It's not just Europe, okay? Like yeah, everybody hates him, okay? Like when he dies, there's going to be a party throughout the whole world. Even in the U.S., they're going to be partying, right? Because I know they say he won the election, but I don't buy into it because if you talk to most Americans, unless all of them are lying to you, the majority of Americans, 70 to 80% of Americans, can't stand the guy, right? And can't stand what he represents. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, probably is. I guarantee it. She was probably brought over by Epstein for him. Right? He bought her, for Christ's sake. She's not a wife. She's bought and paid for. Oh, okay. I don't know. My background is like I'm Canadian, but my parents both from Holland, and in Holland they have the red light district. Right? Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing is what's nice about it is you can pick and choose, right? You got to be worried about the ones in the high windows, though. Make sure they stand up before you pick them, right? Because if you can't see them standing up, by the time you get up there, you might end up finding out she's like, 300 pounds or something, right? But, yeah, no. Well, I think they have to. Yeah, I think they would have to advertise that. Yeah, they would have to advertise that. Right? Yeah. Yeah. By the way, don't be surprised when you see a penis. Right? Yeah, but no, I remember. I'll tell you a story. I went to Holland once with my brother, and we used to sneak out at night, right? And I was only 15, I think, at the time, right? So I was able to drink and all that stuff, right? But the hookers, they weren't really, they were a little iffy about taking me as a customer, but they took my brother because my brother was, I guess, around 18 or 19, right? But I guess I was too young to be getting a hooker, right? But the good thing about it is that, you get to see them and they get papers, right? Yeah, I'm clean. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, yeah, but you go to other places where you got hookers like Canada and the USA and I don't know about Belgium, right? But other countries where every country's got hookers, right? It's whether it's legal or not. But if it's not legal, you're taking a chance. You know what I mean? Because you don't get this nice paperwork that says, "Hey, yeah, I've been checked out by the doctor. I'm clean." Right? And the hookers, I guess, in Holland, they have to do that every so many days or every week or whatever it is, so that they have papers saying that they're clean. Yeah. Yeah, and get papers and get checked out, which makes it better. You know what I mean? At least by making it legal, that what they've done is they've now made it a little cleaner. A lot cleaner. where you don't have to worry about picking up a disease from a prostitute, you know? Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's like a brothel. It's like a brothel. It's a house that houses all of them, and then you go in, right? But you can get more than one at a time if you want, basically. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do that in Canada, but you have to order them, and then they come to your door, right? But you know, when you buy a couple, right, it's going to cost you a bit too. But they don't come with paper saying unclean, right? Yep, yep. I was in the trades. I was a sheet metal worker, heating and air conditioning. Yeah, yeah. It's construction here too. But the trade that I did in construction was sheet metal worker, and your trade is bricklayer. Yeah, but you know who the real heroes are in bricklaying? I don't know about in Europe, but in Canada, the real heroes of bricklayer are the laborers, the ones that grab the mortar and mix the mortar and bring all the bricks and everything. The bricklayers themselves do fuck all but stand on the platform and lay bricks, right? Yeah. Oh, so you don't have. Oh, you don't have like you see they have that here too. Okay, but the laborer is the one that goes around lifting the bricks with the forklift or the crane, or he'll mix the mortar in the thing and then he'll put it in the bucket and he'll deliver it to all the individual bricklayers on the site, right? He'll fill up their pallets. He goes around. Yeah, well, they still do it like that in Canada, right? Where the laborer fills. Yeah, the Belgium, the bricklayer does it himself. Oh, oh, okay, I get it. You don't have enough. Yeah, you guys gotta, you guys, you, but she probably is. She's just a high price, just a high priced one. That's all. Yeah, yeah. Well, back then that's what they did, right? But yeah, the mega seems to ignore all that stuff. They don't want to know, or when they do hear it, they want to try to pass it off as fake news, as they call it, right? Which is kind of stupid, right? Because the guy that says everything's fake news is the guy that delivers all the fake news. The channels like CNN and CBS or whatever the channels he always complains about that he says are delivering fake news are actually giving you the real news. That's the truth. And it's Trump and Fox and all his paid off outlets that are giving you the fake news. Right? And these Trump supporters, they're just so stupid, or they're just so racist or whatever they are, or hateful, that they just totally ignore it. That they did. Yeah, and yeah, well, that's what a stupid person does, right? He preys on the stupid people. All right. Yeah, well, that's what's happening in the U.S. now, right? Right. Oh, he'd be in jail. He'd be in jail, right? He should. Yeah, no, yeah, he'd probably be hung, right? But so would Trump. But Trump has done what Hitler did. Okay, he's changed laws now. The minute he got in there, like the American people, right away, the first thing that Trump did, okay, he made it law that you can't charge more than 21% to the billionaires in taxes. So to companies, like companies won't be charged over 21% thing. So they went from 36% all the way down to 21%. But he didn't bother to lower any of the mega people's taxes. That's still up at 59 or whatever the hell it is. So, you know what I mean? So I wonder where Mega thinks he's so good. Well, how's he helping them other than him getting rid of all the immigrants, which the United States was created from, right? You know, yeah. And I love how Americans, right? Because Americans have no idea of their own history, okay? They talk about, you know, all these immigrants being, you know, illegal criminals and everything else, right? But if you go back to when USA was being settled, especially by the English, okay? Most of the people that went over to the USA to settle the country were criminals. Okay, and the reason why is because they were offered pardons to their crimes if they went to North America to settle. So North America was settled by criminals in the first place. So half them mega people are ancestors of criminals. Okay, and they don't even realize it, right? Now these criminals. Yeah, that's another country that was founded by. Yep, that was another country that England gave criminals. All right. Okay, if you're a criminal, because they had a hard time getting people to settle. So in order to get people to settle, they would, you know, I don't think criminals like killers or something like that had done really bad crimes would be offered pardons, but criminals that were, you know, that weren't that bad of crimes were offered pardons if they go settle in Australia or North America and shit like that, right? That's how the country was made, right? But they don't even realize it, right? Oh, in Canada, yeah, in Canada, big time, right? But they, you know, there was a lot of Italians, a lot of Portuguese, a lot of, you know, you got Dutch, you got English, you got things, but that was at first. Now what you're seeing in like Canada and the USA, not so much the USA because nobody can get into the USA. It doesn't matter who you are, really. They're even arresting Canadians for going into the USA, and they complain why no one's visiting the USA, right? Well, we get arrested when we go there. But yeah, because you know what I mean. If you have something on your, apparently they make you show your phone. So if you've got any bad things to say about Trump, you'll get arrested at the border, right? You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They'll check your media, your social media and stuff like that. Yeah. and they'll use that as the reason to deny you entry to the USA or arrest you. Yeah, yeah. ICE are going around just killing people, right? But if you watch Fox News, they always make it like ICE is right. But if you watch CNN, where they're telling you the truth, these ICE agents, they're basically SS guys going around rounding up the Jews, basically. Yeah, the immigrants, right? The Mexicans. So that's the main ones they want out, right? Yeah, they are, but you know, yeah, in Canada, especially on the farms, right? In Canada, in the summertime, a lot of Jamaicans and Mexicans and stuff will all come over to work on the fields, on the farmer fields, because no one in Canada wants to do it for the money that they pay, because it's hard work. It's hard, tedious work that doesn't pay well. But the Mexicans and the the Jamaicans and all the people from poor countries that do come here, they will work for that. They will do the work in the fields for the farmers, right? For that price. But yeah, I'm done. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be very private since I'm broadcasting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't pay for the doctor here either. Yeah, it comes off. Yeah, America is the worst when it comes to healthcare. But they do that for a reason, okay? Because they don't want to involve the government, because they want it to be privatized so that the doctors can make a lot of money and the people suffer, right? Yeah, but they don't. You'll never make as much as the ones in the USA. The USA doctors make a lot of money, okay? But like I said, the US, but you, like, if you're in the USA, if you're in the USA and you're on your deathbed, you got shot or something like that, and you don't got insurance, they're not going to do anything. They're going to let you die. Oh yeah, every country does, but it's off our taxes. It's included in our taxes, right? Oh, I don't know. It's we don't pay anything, okay? Now, the only thing that sometimes we get medical benefits from a company that we work for, right? That will pay for subscriptions and stuff like that, right? Yeah, pays for your subscriptions and stuff like that, or an upgraded room. But if you don't have money and stuff like that, or you don't have the type of insurance, right? In Canada, like, it's included in your taxes somewhere, okay? But if you go to a doctor, you can go to any doctor and you never pay anything. It's already been paid for from your taxes or whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. Probably even more. probably into the hundreds, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, in USA, you have to buy your own private medical insurance, right? If you don't have medical insurance in the USA, well, you're probably dead. Yeah, yeah, it's stupid, the USA, but you know, the problem is in the USA, you got that mega, and they're just so stupid, right? They don't know the first thing about anything. Yeah, well, no, well, there it goes to the hospitals, okay? The hospitals and the because they're private organizations, they're owned, right? That's why you got a lot of lawsuits in the United States against doctors, right? And that's why doctors have medical insurance to cover them for their mistakes they might make in the operating rooms or whatnot. Yeah, yeah. And in the United States, it's a lot different, man. Yeah, they're arrogant and they're stupid too. Not all of them though. There's but it seems like the majority of them don't have a voice anymore. It seems like their voice has been canceled, and now the only voice is MAGA and Trump. And MAGA doesn't matter what Trump does. MAGA doesn't ever complain about it. You know, Trump could basically take one of their MAGA daughters that's 12 or 14 year olds, pump her in the ass, and they would look the other way. Yeah. Yeah, no, he thinks he can do whatever he wants, right? I hear all these people talking about how he's going to pay once his term is over, right? How he's going to pay. But you know what? I bet when his term's over, if you even get him out of there, that he's not going to pay nothing. He's going to walk away scot-free and all that crap. Oh, yeah. Nope. I think the United States is broken. There is no justice in the United States, right? You got people that steal a pack of gum that are doing more time than Trump is doing for all the crimes he's committed. Yeah. Listen. Yeah. Well, he only pays her $5 million if she complains, right? If she threatens to go to the lawyers, then he pays, right? Now he probably doesn't even bother to pay because the courts are so corrupt that he just tells the court to make sure that he doesn't get thing, because all the judges are all picked by him, right? So it's a really yeah, well, he's following that playbook, right? He's following that playbook to the T. Yeah, he is Hitler. Yeah, but oh well. Yeah, you hear some of these Republicans, you know, they're laughing even at some of the stuff that he says, but yet they sit there and go along with it. Like they have no morals. They have no morals. They have no standards. They have nothing. What Trump says, they just do it now without question. Like, look at their FBI. Look at the FBI guy. That guy is not an FBI. That guy is no way he should be leading the FBI. Yeah. He's not, yeah, he's not doing anything to protect the United States from things. All he's doing is protecting the criminal Trump. That's all he's doing. And then any FBI agent that creates problems, that might create problems, he fires them and gets rid of them. Right? Same thing with Trump. Anybody that's giving Trump a problem, he tries to put them in jail. Like that, you know, that pool? They're arresting that Olympic medalist, saying that he was the cause to why that pool in the White House is so bad. When really it was Trump. It was the contractor and Trump that fucking fucked it up. But Trump's just looking for someone else to blame. And in order to blame someone, he has to arrest someone. So now that Olympic medalist is going to do time for something that Trump did and the contractor did, just to make himself look good. And MAGA knows it, but they look the other way because they're not people anymore. They're just angry, horrible, disgusting people. Yeah. Anyway, mate, I'm gonna pop out now. Yeah, I'm gonna pop out. Nobody's gonna come practice, so I can't see what their times are gonna be, but at least we kind of know what the track is like. I'll probably set one up tomorrow if you want to join. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, once you get into it, it's hard to stop, right? Because it's crazy. I never used to talk about politics at all, but ever since this Trump guy came in, you have no choice because he's fucking up the world so bad, right? It's not just his country he's screwing up. He's screwing up the whole world, right? Yeah. Well, listen, that's another thing. Those wars he's starting in Iran are on purpose, okay? It's to drive the oil prices up so that the billionaires in America can charge more for the oil. And at the same time, before he initiates the war, he buys stocks in it, okay? And then he starts the war, the prices go up, and he sells the stocks, which is a criminal act, okay? You're not allowed to do that as a president. Yeah, he has made billions in dollars. He's the only president that has made billions off being the president. Right? Yeah, off ripping people off and committing crimes. Right? But oh well, it is what it is, right? The Americans have to deal with it, right? And so do the rest of us, I guess. Right? Oh well. Oh yeah, I hope they hang him and fucking hang some things from his balls and make it a long. Yeah, I don't want him to get shot in the head, eh? I don't want him to get shot in the head. That's too quick. I want him to be hung. I want him to be put on some sort of device where he's tortured for years and years and years. I want him to suffer. Yeah. Well, you make sure he lives as long as possible, so he suffers for as long as possible. Right? That whole family needs to go. He's in bed with the Jewish people, right? They're the ones who fund him, right? That's why you see him doing everything that Israel wants, because the money's all coming from the Jews. And his family has a big ties to the Jews too, right? Part of his family is Jewish. So, oh yeah. Yeah, well, trust me. There's a reason why Israel is being able to commit genocide, right? Because the rest of the world would step in, but the problem is the United States is protecting them, right? It should be the United States saying, Israel, you guys are fucking wrong. If you don't stop doing what you're doing, we're going to attack you. Right? Well, because they take what is that country there to the, they did Gaza, but then they got the other one, that other country, not Palestine, the other one. Yeah, Lebanon. Okay. Well, now they've created a buffer zone, is what they called it, right? A buffer zone, which is all Lebanon's thing. If it was a buffer zone, why are they moving in settlers? They're basically taking the land. Yeah, they yeah, well, yeah, the Jews are doing exactly. The Jews were the victims of the Nazis, okay? But now they are the Nazis. You know, and it kills me, right? Because how can you feel sorry for the genocide of what Hitler did when now you see what they're capable of, right? And maybe Hitler did know something about them that we didn't, right? But anyways, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. Anyways, bud, you have a good night, and we'll see you. We'll see you maybe tomorrow when I do a practice. Okay, bud. All right. All right. Take it easy, mate. Yep. Take it easy, mate. All right. Well, politics there. Oh well. I guess that's the day we get into politics, but yeah, hopefully one day the world goes back to normal, right? But I have a feeling that this is what the world's going to be like from now on. Trump basically changed the world. Greed. Oh well. As long as Maga's happy, I guess. Hey guys, we'll see you later. I'm gonna end the stream.